How are you all? Happy Thursday. I hope you are doing absolutely amazing wherever you are in this beautiful world that we're living in. I am Colleen Gallagher. If you've never come across me, if you've never seen me, Jimmy! How are you, Jimmy? Jimmy's in London. If you don't follow Jimmy Coco, make sure to go follow him. He has an amazing spray tan line that he is in London right now, which is absolutely incredible. So, anyway, when you join, hey James, how are you? Say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. If you're watching the replay, obviously say hashtag replay. I always love knowing who's here. Oh, hey, how are you? And I wanted to celebrate because we have the book in my hand, The Cycles of Love, An Erotic View into Love. It's here, it's arrived, it's in my hands. We have it, which is super exciting. It's like a big coffee table book. It's not too thick. I think it's only like 70 or 80 pages, something like this. So it's not like a super thick book, which is nice. So it's like something that's really sleek that you can put, on your coffee table. You can have like little coasters on it, but it can go on your bookcase, like going like this. So anyway, I'm super excited and I'm super grateful that this is here and it's arrived and all the things. So with that, I want to get into today's talk, I guess, of what I wanted to share. And on Facebook, I titled this The Energetics of Love. So I have my fourth book, The Cycles of Love, An Erotic View into Love. And I'm actually debating on changing this into The Energetics of Love because I feel like some of you maybe aren't fully, you're thinking it's like this erotic, crazy book on sexuality and intimacy, which there are a few poems, a handful of poems that are on sexuality and intimacy, but the majority of the book is on the cycles of love. It's on understanding the masculine and feminine energetics, and we all carry masculine and feminine energetics. It's not like just because you're a guy, you're only masculine, or just because you're a woman, you're only feminine. And you can play with these energies. What I mean by play with these energies is you can switch the state of how you're operating, like you can switch the way you do something. So let me give you an example. When I was making my matcha this morning, I have a matcha in here. I don't know if you can see matcha. It was from Starbucks. And so I often do this. I'm really weird, but I'll share it. I get like Starbucks or I get like a coffee and I'll get it from the day before knowing that I'm not going to drink it till the next day. So I put it in the fridge. Like I get it because I'm out. I put it in the fridge and the next day I warm it up. So there's two ways that I can do this, right? I can be like, oh, I got to warm this up and hurry up and do it. And I'm like, I'm like putting the lid off, throwing it in, doing it in, like running around, right? That's like a masculine kind of frantic energy. A feminine energy is like, oh, I'm so excited. I have this coffee in my fridge and I'm going to slowly take the lid off, smell it maybe while it's cold, go over the sink and delicately pour this coffee into this mug so that I can warm it up in the microwave. And then I'm going to like gently place it, not slam the microwave door closed, but like gently put it and enjoy my matcha. You're doing the same action. So you have the same action. You had a coffee you got from the day before. It was in the fridge and you needed to warm it up so that you could have it. Same action. But the way that you experienced and interacted with the action you were doing changed the energy. So one was in a masculine, like I gotta get it and I gotta do it and I gotta move on with my life, and one was a more like sensual feeling place. And so this book, The Cycles of Love, An Erotic View into Love, it represents the feeling. It represents the activation of feeling your way through life, feeling what is actually arising for you, feeling what is coming up. So that is this book, The Cycles of Love. It's like it's a more feeling, intuitive based experience. And I wrote this book for those of you who are intellectual like me. You're intellectuals, you believe there's a higher power, you're connected to something else, but relationships haven't always quite worked for you. They've been either a little bit painful, they've been not as fun, they've been, I don't know, just relationships just haven't been easy, I guess, or nourishing or exciting. And so anyway, that's why I wrote this book, is for those of you to help you understand like past experiences or emotional experiences. Like I have one called The Invisible Man. I can actually read that because I feel like it's really relatable on here. So let me find where it is. One second. Poem 25. One second. Okay. Okay, poem 25, The Invisible Man. So it goes, lost in her own world, slightly touching her own chest, like a nice ocean breeze gazing across her breast. Slowly turning her erotic self on, daydreaming about him. Obsessing, is he thinking about me too? Feeling his touch and sensation, the way my body opens when he is around. Reaching for his imaginary hand as I wish he was next to me. The realization we fell in love with another who cannot give us the presence we desire. Deciding to no longer be the woman who fell in love with a man who could not be physically around, allowing the invisible man to still have so much power over her. So she looks within to become her own greatest admirer, her relationship with I, EYE, because the fairy tale arrives there. And that, it's like one of the poems in here. So it's not like it's like this very like deeply sexual, intimate, erotic one. It's just more understanding like when we have all been in love with someone and they're not physically around us, like what are the feelings, what are the cognitive language that we're experiencing with our reality. And that's what this book does. So it takes you through like different heartbreak and different pain, and how do you process that so you can make sense of it, I guess, in a way in this world, because a lot of us can get lost in our own mind and our own stories of why something hasn't worked out for us or why something's not working out and what could have been. And we have these thoughts that stay in our mind that can haunt us for years, months, decades, based on people that we give ourselves to or give our heart to. So anyway, I wanted to offer this, and I wanted to make sure if you haven't gone to Amazon, go to Amazon.com and you can just search The Colleen Gallagher, The Cycles of Love. And the other part is you can go to my website, colleengallagher.co, and you can get a signed copy, which is amazing. And it's an incredible experience. And then lastly, we're going to have a live poetry virtual reading. So this is kind of like if you were to go to a bookstore and you were to have like a poetry reading, we're going to do it virtual. So I'm super excited. And this is going to be tomorrow, May 12th. So let me leave this in the comments. Oh, here we go. I'll leave it in the comments here too. But I wanted to come on and share this and offer this because I am just so proud of this book and so proud of this work. And I can't wait for more people to get it. And I can't wait for more people to understand the energies that are within us, and that I would say the energies that are within us and the energies that play around us, and how we can shift it so we can really create the type of love and experience we want. So anyway, I love you. I honor you. Make sure to go to Amazon.com, colleengallagher.co, get the book, The Cycles of Love, and also make sure to join our party tomorrow for a virtual book reading. So I love you. I'll see you there. Have a good rest of your week, and we'll talk soon.